morning, welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday, January 16th. I've been busy this morning, got another day in the life of a reseller vlog published to my channel. Yesterday was a tough one, put up 8 pieces of content. Not sure I'm going to be so busy today, but we went after it yesterday and we did have some good results. Let me show you. Here's that channel analytics graph. As you can see, we had the 2 spikes here earlier. Right there and right there, and yesterday we put up 8 pieces and we got a little tiny spike. So the good news is we got 8 pieces of content up on the channel yesterday, and the channel grew a little bit by 3 subscribers and had over 1,000 views in the last 48 hours. So I want to thank all those new subscribers for joining the journey. This is just part of the video content that I put out. I do a day in the life of a reseller vlog, but I also do some other stuff, some online arbitrage videos, storage clean out videos, some live music videos, and I do 2 short sections, What's It Worth on eBay and Bolos with Brian. So if you like that sort of thing, you can check out the short section as well. So part of the reseller vlog is to share with the viewership what is selling out of my 2 eBay stores. I have 2 eBay stores, one with over 4,000 and one just shy of 2,000 items in it. So we're going to check out the big store this morning and see what sold overnight. Let's take a look. We just had 2 sales for $33.17. $33.17 for 2 items. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $9.63. It's an extra large Fruit of the Loom black pocket t-shirt, short sleeve size, extra large. So just a little Fruit of the Loom black pocket t-shirt. I think I bought this one actually for myself a while back. Didn't quite fit me how I wanted it to. Was maybe a little too big. It's extra large instead of something smaller. So I decided to list it up and got it sold. Second item that sold for $23.53. It was a brand new extra large 17.5 Stafford white dress shirt, short sleeve men's cotton polyester blend. So I think I gave the wrong price. That one was $23.54. I remember that one. It was just listed in December 22nd, so just a recent listing. One of my last trips to the Goodwill, got a nice haul of stuff, and that was in it, a brand new Stafford dress shirt. Listed that one up with calculated shipping this time. I made the switch from free shipping to calculated shipping, and that one sold. Brand new white dress shirt. A lot of times people buy those if they work in the restaurant industry and that sort of thing. They need a nice fresh white dress shirt, so that's always a good item to come across at the thrift shop, especially when it's brand new with tags like that. So I'm gonna have a little bit of this rice soup, then I'm gonna get back to business. After I finish that bowl of soup, I'm gonna pack up those orders, then we'll get into the photo station and find some new stuff to list today. I've got some stuff waiting in there for me, so stay tuned. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. This is the brand new Stafford dress shirt, and right there we got the Fruit of the Loom black t-shirt. So I'm going to get some shipping labels on those and get them ready for the customer. Alright, here come shipping labels, hot off the printer. Let's get them ready. There they come. Perfect. Alright, 2 more orders for the tote, and 1 and 2. Alright, good news is we got a couple orders in the mail, some online arbitrage I picked up to flip through my eBay store. So we got some fresh inventory coming in to us. Let me give you guys a look. There they are, 3 orders. I'll have to get into these and figure out which is coming from and mark them delivered, but I'll let you guys know in a second. So this one is just a return, wrong size, doesn't fit, 3XL Lee big boy dress shirt. Brand new, $62 on the tag. I think that's from the small store, so we'll relist that for somebody else. Alright, we got that return relisted. And we're gonna send them the refund. Here it goes, refunded now. Here it goes, there it goes. Refund is processed. So obviously refunds are probably the least favorite part of a reseller's job, you know, to have to deal with all that and not make any money and send money back and relist items is kind of a big hassle. But luckily I only have minimal refunds, and when I get them back, just relist them and refund unless there's some sort of other issue to deal with. But this was pretty quick and easy. A nice item will just resell and relist and resell to somebody else. A brand new shirt, you can't beat it. It'll sell the same way it did before. So The good news is we did have a sale out of the small store. Let me show you guys.
We had one sale for $46.67. Let's see what it was.
Here it is. This is Learn Spanish in Your Car. Penn Overseas Spanish Level 1. Get 3 hours and 4 CDs. So learning Spanish. I found this in the little DVD section I had from the storage unit. There they are. 4 discs. Level 1 Spanish. So it looks like that's actually an international order going to the United Kingdom. So we got an international one going out today, which is rare. I don't get a lot, but I'm gonna go grab that from my inventory and get a shipping label on it. Alright, I grabbed it from inventory. This one's actually going to West Yorkshire. It always sounds so fancy, United Kingdom, West Yorkshire. So we're gonna get a shipping label on this and send it that way so they can get started on learning their Spanish. Alright, here it comes. Shipping label to West Yorkshire, United Kingdom. Alright, we got one more to add to the tote. It's starting to fill up. So now that I got returns and shipping labels all figured out, I'm gonna dive back into this new inventory that came in, this online arbitrage. I'm gonna figure out where that came from so we can get into it and make a video. Alright, I just popped these boxes open. These are those online arbitrage. This one's coming from Oklahoma and this one's coming from Mississippi. So a couple from the south. Let's see what they have. So if you're interested in watching those videos, I'm doing online arbitrage videos. So this is where I open up these boxes that I order online, junk drawer lots, and I flip that stuff in both my eBay stores. And I do separate videos other than this day in the life vlog. This is the day in the life vlog, but those online arbitrage videos are kind of fun. I get into the box and I show you guys what it's all about, what I plan to list it for, and let you guys see it all and see which is your favorite item. Then at the end I let you guys know my favorite item and a little bit more information that I might have about each of the items I discover. And then of course if you follow this vlog, you will see when that stuff starts to sell. You know, once I get it listed, you'll see those pop up in the sold items. We've had quite a few of them sell already from the online arbitrage I've begun doing. But this should be a couple good lots. So if you want to turn away now and watch those videos, you can. Obviously I'd like you to stay along and watch the rest of this video, but if you don't, I totally understand. I'm not going to send you guys away empty-handed. I'll give you a little peek at what's in here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. A lot of packing paper. Let me get into the good stuff. More packing paper. Some good packing paper. Look at that. There it is. There's all the goodies in there. You see it? I'm not going to show you too much. Yep, that's a nice looking lot. Straight from Mississippi to me. I'm going to make some good money off of that one for sure. You'll have to go watch the video to see what it is though. This one, let's see if we can give you a little peek at this one. We got some good bubble on there. Some good bubble on there. Nice bag full. I think they put it all in one bag, so you have to go to the video and watch that one. Alright, I just finished up that online arbitrage video. It's creating itself right now, generating a new video that I can upload to YouTube. And now I'm going to get in that photo station and find some items to list tonight. Here's a look at that video. It's creating itself now, so we'll get that up tonight, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that one. Alright, I've got all kinds of interesting stuff sitting here in this photo station ready to get photographed and listed tonight. I picked out a few. I think I got 10 items here. I'm going to give you guys a look at them. I'm going to get them photographed, like I said, and then that's what I'll be working on tonight. But let's get into it. I'll show you now. Here's kind of a couple more delicate items, a couple mugs. This is a Lucy mug. I did a little short on this one showing it. It's from 2010, I believe. Has Lucy on there in all her glory, skipping rope and screaming and all that jazz. Forget what I said I was going to list that for, but it is in the short section if you want to watch that. And then this is a little Starbucks North Carolina mug. You Are Here collection, that's what it's from. They have them from all different states. This one happens to be from North Carolina. And we lost focus there for a second. Let's see, there he is. North Carolina, nice little coffee mug. Over here, I did this is a little songbook, Culture Club. Remember that? Boy George and Culture Club. It's not worth a lot of money, but I looked it up and did a little video on that as well. And then down here we have some of these pins. This was that elephant. Man, it's an elephant. I thought it was a cobra, but that's an elephant.
Man, somehow I thought that was a cobra when I did the last video, but turns out it's an elephant. I must not have looked at it that closely. That's definitely an elephant. Alright, and then over here, this is another pin. This one's pretty cool. This one's a little bit lightweight, but there's a nice woman with a floral accent there. That one was probably my favorite of the bunch. You guys probably think I'm crazy calling that elephant a cobra, but that's a nice piece here. I'm not sure what I'm going to ask for that one. I might look that up and see what's out there. Then down here we have a couple of nice women's watches. I listed the men's watches, but I sold one, actually, a Pulsar. This one, I think one's Liz Claiborne, one's Seiko. Yeah, this is the Liz and this is the Seiko. So there's a few items. We got a few more over on the other side here. Let me show you.
We got another 3 items, I think, that were pretty low value items. I just want to get them up and listed into the smalls section. I've been building this little small section and they're perfect for it. So quick little easy listers. Let me show you.
Smalls section I was telling you about. Started with DVDs and Blu-rays. Now we're putting some other stuff into it. We got 1 row done and we're working on that 2nd row. And that's where this stuff is going to go into it. So we got this. This came out of a storage unit, I believe. This is just a little poncho. They had a 50% off thing on it. It's pretty cheap. I'm not sure how much it would be worth. I have to look them up, see what they're going for. Probably like $1 or $2. But it's a quick, easy lister. And then I'm going to bulk these up. These are 2 little fishing sets here. The Eagle Claw sets here of hooks. Eagle Claw hooks. So it looks like they're about $5 each for those. And there's some more down here. These are Owner, Cutting Point, and Danielson. These are Humpy, Easy Drifter, and this one is with Cutting Point. So I'm not sure how much those are going for, but probably same type of deal. List them up for $9.97, $9.97, $9.97, and then this one is just a cheap little addition.
So just some low price, quick moving stuff I'm going to list up this afternoon. Get a photograph this morning and I'm going to go for a run, and when I come back tonight, that is the goal, to get that stuff online. A nice Tuesday worth of listing. Spent most of my day doing video work, so I'm going to get into list mode this afternoon and really go after it.
Hopefully this video will be done creating itself by the time I am ready to leave the house. It's going a little slow, 35% done.
That's kind of one of the challenges of YouTube. You got to try to get this organized, how you're doing all these videos, get a little system going, and sometimes it takes a while for that to create itself. You edit it all into one video, and then you have to compile it all into one file that you can throw up on YouTube, and it sometimes takes a while. So I'm trying to get these photos done while that's creating itself, and then once that's done creating itself, then we'll upload to YouTube, and that takes even more time. And sometimes I go for my run, come back, then by that time it's done uploading, and we hit the publish button. That gives you guys something fresh to watch. But I think the key is to keep the videos a little bit shorter, keep it around that 10-minute mark. That's kind of the sweet spot. I've been doing some longer vlogs. The morning vlogs, the reseller vlogs are a little bit longer, just because I talk to you guys a little bit more about what's going on in life and what I'm working on. So a lot of it's not that business related, but I do some gratitude moments after my run, which I've added in, and that stuff takes time to add into the video. So hopefully you guys enjoy those little moments of life that happen between this little reseller vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna get that stuff photographed and then plan my trip into town. I've got a nice tote about halfway full of orders to drop off at the post office, and then we'll get a little run in on around Patton. Yesterday we took off, so we gotta get after it again today. Keep exercising so that the body doesn't fall apart. Yesterday was kind of definitely hunker down and stay home, since it was so cold and it was a holiday and whatnot. So we gave ourselves that day. It's not like we didn't do anything. We put 8 pieces of content up on YouTube, so we got after it pretty good on YouTube. But now we got to get back into eBay mode and keep things going.
Alright, we got all this stuff photographed. We got it sitting here ready to be listed tonight. There's those fishing hooks, and then those pins, those watches, and that rain poncho. Down here we got those 2 mugs, the Lucy mug and the Starbucks mug. We got the Culture Club songbook, but I also added these. These were a stack of media. Let's see, we got this guy's kind of a self-help guy. Kind of reminded me of Theo Vaughn, the comedian. He got that Theo Vaughn hair. What do you guys think? That's Theo Vaughn if he went down another trail and went into the preaching mode or whatever, self-help. Maybe Theo is a little bit self-help these days, but this could have been him. What's this guy's name? Joseph Prince. That could have been you, Theo. And we got this Best of Worship, all this religious music, gospel series here. Those fellas. And then we got Mindy Gledhill. And we got these guys. This little romance going on here. I think this is a foreign film. Blockbuster. Certified blockbuster hit, it says there. Certified. So this one's a hit. Wherever that comes from. It might be Vietnamese, I want to guess. I don't know. I'll have to look at it and try to figure it out. It might be a foreign film. It might not be in English. That's one of the things I gotta figure out. And then we got Schindler's List. This is a nice copy of Schindler's List. Kind of got that glossy cover. Classic film, Schindler's List. So some easy media.
So I say easy media, but some of that stuff might not be that easy. Might not be online. Some of that stuff's kind of rare. That religious gospel music. Sometimes you can't find that stuff. It's not so mass produced, but there is demand for it. Maybe we got a gem in there. I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see what some of those are selling for and get them priced and listed accordingly. So we got the online arbitrage video uploading to YouTube as we speak. I think what I'm going to do is title it and put a little description in there and get it ready to go live once I get back from my run. It's just short of 3 o'clock now, so I need to get on the road and get these orders dropped off at the post office if I'm going to do that. And then once I get home, I can work on listing all this stuff I photographed. That's kind of what you run into. You run out of time. You think, oh, I'm going to get some listings up, but then there's no time to do it, especially when you're recording all these videos. So I think you got to put your emphasis on making the money, which is getting these listings up, and packing the orders, which is most important, because you don't want those to be late, or eBay gets angry at you, and you don't want eBay angry. So we got the orders packed. Those are going out. We got the photos taken, and new inventory ready to go up tonight. And we also have a nice online arbitrage video that hopefully you guys will watch that one. Put a little time into it. It's not too long, so take a little time tonight and watch that one. There's other online arbitrage videos. If you like that one, you can watch a whole marathon of online arbitrage. I got them up there for you, so you can kind of see what I've been dealing with lately and what I've been striving to put up and make it a little bit fun for you guys. A little treasure hunt every night, right? Every night I put up an online arbitrage video. You get a little hunt for treasure. We see if we find a gem in the mix. There was a couple items that I did find that were worth a little bit more money than I thought they would be. So we might have that with this one as well. I have to do a little research once I get it all sorted out. A bunch of belt buckles. This was going to be a belt buckle unit, so that's probably what I'm going to throw in the title. I have to try to figure out how to word that cleverly so that someone will actually click on it. That's the big challenge as well. So we got stuff going on. I'm going to get it knocked out, and then we'll hit the road. And of course, I'll take you guys with me. We got to get that run in. I'll give you guys a look at the lake if we got any time. Alright, I'm bundled up, ready to head into town and drop those orders off, get a nice run in. I got a tote about half full, not quite as full as I'd like, but typical Tuesday. It's kind of slow beginning of the week, so hopefully it'll pick up the more work I do as the week progresses. There it is, all ready for the post office, so we're gonna head that way. Alright, we're packed up, ready to hit the road. We're letting the car warm up a little. It's pretty cold out here today. I want to see how cold it is. Let me show you this. Left this little bottle of water in the console here. Look at this. It's frozen, completely solid. Look at that. So we'll have to thaw that out. Luckily, I brought some additional water this time. I got smart. This one came from the fridge, so it's ready to go. But that one's going to take a while to thaw out for sure. So we're going to get this heat cooking, heat this car up, and hopefully we'll be warm by the time we get to the post office. Get the car heated up so I don't hit the trail with cold muscles. That's the thing. You got to turn this thing into a little sauna before you hit that trail. That's
That's the trick when you're over 40 like me. Alright, we made it here to Lake Patton. I was thinking, driving up here listening to some of that music, the lyrics were getting to me. Is like, in the dark of the night, only the strong will survive, right? Followed by a black hole sun. So hey, pretty interesting topics as I drive up here. Only the strong will survive, isn't that the truth? We're gonna hit this trail, get these miles in, and then I'll discuss it with you when we return. Alright, we made it. Another successful 2.6 miles accomplished. Wasn't a bad run today. Wasn't great. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. It was pretty nice temperature wise, and no rain, no snow. They say there is a winter warning, a winter storm warning, expecting 2 to 8 inches depending on where you live. So expect a couple inches to scatter down. Hopefully not too much. Not really a fan of the snow. It's hard to drive in, hard to maneuver in. The power goes out, all that jazz, So I like it when it's cold. It's all right, but when it snows, not my favorite thing. Let's see, a few moments of gratitude. Grateful for common sense. That's a good one, right? I saw this lady out there on the ice, testing the limits of the ice. She walked out there about 20 feet to the edge. She was all by herself. As I was running by, I was kind of just thinking, that ice crack, she goes in the water, man, she's toast. It's a real danger, right? Especially by yourself. I could see some kids testing the limits in a group, that's all right. As long as there's parental supervision, but to go out there, it looked to be an elderly person too, maybe, older than me. So out there at the edge of the ice all by herself, probably not a smart move. So I have common sense to not do that. I'm brave enough to get out here in the cold and run around the lake, but I'm not gonna walk 20 feet out onto some thin ice. It's just not worth it. Let's see, another thing, community, right? Let's be grateful for community. Starting to build a little community through this YouTube channel, and some folks are starting to holler back at me. You put a lot of messages out there, make some opportunities for folks, and when you start to hear back from it, it's kind of nice, some community. I got some events that might make their way to the screen here, so hopefully you guys will enjoy those should they happen. Reaching out to some people to get more than just me involved in this little video process. Kind of celebrate the others' passions as well, There's some passion for music, some passion for sports, some other stuff that I'm working on. I got some ideas. Some ideas are brewing. I got a little sheet that I write down all the ideas that I have. So I'll check some of those off in the next year. I did take a step forward toward one of them, so you'll see that coming to the screen soon. So let's see, another thing to be grateful for, to bounce back from a content hangover. I didn't know that existed, but apparently yesterday I made 8 pieces of content for the channel, right? 6 long form, 2 shorts. I got them all up, and I woke up this morning, edited my day of the reseller life, day in the life of a reseller vlog. This vlog I'm doing right now. I edited yesterday's content, got it up, uploaded, and I just went back to sleep. I just didn't want to get in front of the camera, so I woke up, did another video, an online arbitrage video, and got back at it. But I had a little content hangover. It exists. Maybe not burnout yet, but definitely a content hangover. When you point it at you long enough, you're like, do I want to do that again this morning? I've been at it day after day, so hopefully you guys are liking a few of the pieces I'm putting out there, and you will click and watch a few. I see those numbers are going up, so the hard work is paying off, which is nice. So grateful for that, I suppose. But that content hangover, it's a real thing. Let's see, last thing, be grateful for the eyes and ears to accept the message when it comes my way, right? To listen and see what is being said without it actually being said. I have the ability to do that, right? Not everybody has that. So message received, right? Then you just move forward, and
look for that next sign. Like I said, you get that music coming in your ears as I drove up here to Lake Padden. Only the strong will survive, right? So maybe that's the message I needed today, right? So continue on with this. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna give you guys a look at the lake first though. We got a little daylight. Let's head down there. I'll check things out. The lake has frozen over a little bit more, so it is kind of cool. That ice out there, we'll give you a look at it and maybe walk around a little. I'm gonna bring my gloves this time. Last time I forgot the gloves and got a little too cold out there, so we're gonna get out there with some gloves and hat and give you guys a look at it. Let's do it. So like I said, we're here down at Lake Padden. Gonna give you guys a little look around. Post run, gonna do a little warm down. Show you all the ice and the cold and the freezing weather out here in Washington State. Let's take a look. This is where the bunnies hang out today. Nothing but a big puddle of ice. No bunnies to be found. It was a little treacherous today. There are a few spots you want to watch out for or else you might take a slip and fall. I'm gonna take you guys down to the water's edge. This is where I usually like to go afterwards. There were some ducks down here last time. I'm not seeing any right now, but we'll take a look around. Here's a look through the fence here. Let me give you guys a look at that water's edge over there. Right through that shoreline. I usually like to walk along in the spring and the summer. There's a lot of space here, but today not much. As you can see, there's a look at the lake. Beautiful, just made it all the way around. 2.6 miles, conquered that one today. So of course, as soon as I walk down to the water, the battery dies, but I do have another one in the car, so I'm gonna head back, grab that, and bring you guys back down. I did spot some ducks, so maybe we can walk over there and check out the wildlife. This cold weather really has a way of zapping these batteries fast, but we got an extra one, let's get it in. So it looks like this battery is low too, so that's just the way it is. We're gonna make it a quick look at the lake today, but let me show you those ducks while we still got a little juice left in it. They all are. We can try to sneak up on them and get them. So let's try to get up on these ducks and get some footage before this battery dies again. We've had them going out, in and out. I think this cold weather just zaps them good. I need to get a few extra batteries and keep them charged a little better. But here they are. Let's see if we can get some action. There they go. Look at that. Taking off, getting back in the drink. It's cool when they take off like that, a whole group of them. And they all land in the water out there. They seem to fly from the shore to the water and then back into the water and the shore, and they just go back and forth, back and forth. Not sure why they do that, but that seems to be what's happening as I look around here. We'll zoom in on them a little, give you guys a little look. As you can see, people have been throwing stuff out on that ice. It goes out about 20 feet or so. Pretty cold and solid. Not gonna be brave like that lady and walk out there by myself though. That's not my thing. Let's walk over to those ducks again, see if we can get them to fly back to the shore. Here's a look at this nice icy cold shoreline. Well, I was hoping to give you guys a bit more of a look at the lake, but I think that's the end of the batteries for here, so next time we'll get a better look at it. Gonna head home and get back to work, but hopefully you enjoyed this little look at Lake Padden. Alright, we're making some progress here. We got a few items listed rather, and a few more to go, but I'm gonna take a moment to do another Brian Reads the News segment. So if you want to check out those Brian Reads the News segments, those are all up on my channel. I'm gonna do another one here. I got another juicy story on storage wars. The last one went over pretty well, so I thought I would do another one here and see what they got to say today. I want to thank all those new subscribers. I think we had 3 new today, and I think we were up 11 hours or something like that. So we're making some strides toward that 4,000 hours of watch time that I'm trying to get to. The subscriber count is almost up to 250. That's kind of that 1/4 of the way there point. You want to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours in order to monetize your channel. So we're right where we need to be. We just need to keep going with it. And if you could share a video, like a video, comment a video, that would really help me out. So please take the time to do so. Of course, the most important thing is for you to watch the videos. So come on back tomorrow, watch a few more, make it a regular thing. Check out the vlog in the morning. Check out the Brian Reads the News. Check out those online arbitrage. Check out the short section and learn a little bit more about reselling and what is selling well online. We got bolos with Brian and what's it worth on eBay, where I kind of look for stuff to be on the lookout for, or research what an item is worth. So that's kind of a fun way for you guys to learn a little bit and become a better reseller. And the bolos are that stuff you can look for when you go out to the thrift store and sourcing for items to resell. So it's a big world, this reseller world. Hopefully we can learn a little bit about it together and learn and grow in 2024. Come along for the journey, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.